Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rechahakodash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article from the New York Post. I saw it and I wanted to Google it. But let's see. It says Staten Island man, 62. He was attacked by a mob of teens. And I don't know if that was an Edomite or not. It kind of looked like an Edomite, but we don't go by looks, so we don't know. Could be an Israelite, because there are Israelites that look like so-called white people. It's not a skin color thing. But, it appeared to be a bunch of damn jakes, though, little so-called black guys that, jumped the man in the video or whatever. But I wanted to focus on this, too. Check this out. Whole police force quits on same day, Missouri official says, privileged to serve you. So, it says an entire Missouri police department announced his resignation. Let's see. It'll take the effect. It will take effect, or it takes effect today, or was it yesterday? I think August 23rd. Saying I cannot. The Marble Hill Chief Police announced her resignation. Well, you shouldn't have been there anyway. What the fuck you mean her? I ain't even realized that. Let's get a quick scripture on that. You women are not supposed to usurp authority over the man. Here you go. You at the damn job on your monthly having damn emotional attacks and you have a gun. The hell out of here, man. 1 Timothy 2:12, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So she's not supposed to have no position like that anyway, so good she resigned. Okay, but she says, I cannot faithfully support my officers and provide you, the citizens of Marble Hill, with law enforcement services you all deserve due to the city putting constraints on the budget and cutting into police budget. The chief said all other officers, they resigned on their own accord. So they just resigned, bro. Not sure, hey, hey, man. But I wanted to point this out because there's gonna come a point where it's not gonna be no 911, man. You're gonna be out here fending for yourselves. Yep, that shit went into effect already, and it's a population. Marble Hill. It says Marble Hill is about 115 miles drive from St. Louis. Population of 1,388 people as far as the census data. So they can, anybody can hear about you not having no damn police and move in, come take over, man. The damn immigrants, they say immigrants taking over shit, right? But let me go back to this, because that came to mind when I seen that article. Check this out. When you're gonna have a bunch of fucking delinquents out on the streets, and it's gonna, I'm not gonna, I think we can play it without it being, but as you can see, they a nice group of like the goddamn pit bulls, bro. That shit gotta be scary. Can you imagine that? Just out of the blue. Because I'm reading through the article, he was just out on a walk. Said he said he ain't want nothing. He trying to move. 62-year-old Staten Island resident declared he wants to move after he was brutally attacked by a mob of teenagers. So just imagine there's no police. See? Just imagine if there's no police officers. And people gonna be reckless as hell soon, man. They already reckless, but when there's no police to be called, and you women, y'all better take note. You better take note. Oh, they're running around out here with them goddamn leggings on, ass all out. And you got mobs of delinquents like this running the streets, man. Bunch of damn degenerates. You don't want no parts of that, man. Okay, it says, he was just on an evening stroll. Yeah, you got to be careful these days, man. That's why, we always stress the true names of the Father and the Son, Yahweh and Yahushai. Those are the true names of the Father and Son. Yahweh meaning He exists, and the true name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. And you got to pray. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are Israelites. You need to be repenting in the name to the Father, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai, and coming under, His safe banner, so to speak. I mean, things happen. We go through things, but you at least want the power of prayer, man. You want to at least call on the names of the true names of the Father and Son, because prayer goes a long ways, but you got to know who you're praying to. And so even on an evening stroll, you got to pray. You're just thinking you want to go out for a walk, and you got these clowns out here, man. Okay, he was out about and at 7 p.m. You can clearly see his daytime. It says street surveillance cameras captured the moment when 9 juveniles followed the man. 9 of them. Can you imagine that? He appears to be, I don't know, kind of looks like an Edomite, but 2 at the same time too. That spirit of Jake, man. Jake tired of you Edomites, man. This younger generation of little Jake, man, they don't like you Edomites. But see, this right here too gives them the reason to gun your ass down too. Like, see, they're wild as hell. So when they put you down, there's no sympathy for you other than some Black Lives Matters clowns running around. So say if this guy was if this was a state where he could have had a gun on him, he could have turned around, man, and bust all of them, boom, boom, at close range. Then next thing you know, who's out here marching? Some black women for these damn these animals, man. It says one of the delinquents rushed up behind the man who jumped into the middle of a busy street to avoid the bunch. Yeah, man, he was trying to get away, but what can you do? And they generally doing stuff like that with the that's why we say too, the children, the women, and the elderly are going to be most vulnerable in these last days. Again, the children, the women, and the elderly. Why? Because first off, the woman is the weaker vessel. The elderly, some elderly people can, got some strength about them, But overall, if they see a weakness, or you especially don't be walking no damn walker, you're in no damn wheelchair, you on a cane or something, or you just looking like you just walking slow, or they can just smell blood. But those are going to be the people that's main targeted in these last days, man. Because why? The woman, of course, scriptures talks about how she's the weaker vessel, and all that provocative dressing and shit. Y'all gonna trust me. Y'all gonna cut that out soon. I think that's it's a movie. What's that? With Vin Diesel. I think it's Pitch Black. Was it Pitch Black or one of those movies? But they kept wondering, some to the extent of how they was being tracked or something. But they were being tracked by a woman on her monthly, which everybody thought was a boy, because it was that drastic. In the world, pretty much, that they was, shit, she cut her damn hair down to like a little baldy, and was looking like a little boy, trying to survive. And that's what a lot of you women gonna do. Y'all gonna snatch them goddamn wigs off. Y'all gonna shave your damn head. You're gonna put on some baggy pants. You're gonna be trying to you're gonna strap them big ass titties down with a sports bra or something. And you're gonna be trying to avoid even looking like a woman. See, right now, you just running around, everything all out. That shit is about to change. Because you're going to have a bunch of wild-ass savages running around like this right here. And what are you going to do? Whole damn police department quit. But, hey, what you going to do when you can't call 911? Says he recalled the attackers fled when they noticed others rushing to help. So why y'all, so what's the deal? Why y'all so goddamn big and bad? Why y'all ain't stand y'all ground and scrap with the ones that really want to scrap? Right? The man was brought to the Richmond University Medical Center. He had about $5,000 in medical expenses for his injuries. His mouth is all messed up. He was blindsided and kicked all over his body. A relative of the victim told the outlet he fell flat on his face and not expecting anybody to hit him. It says the man alleges the group targeted multiple people before his disturbing encounter. They actually harassed 2 other people before me. Well, it was the spirits of vengeance really was on your ass, because the Lord did create spirits of vengeance, man. So the spirits of vengeance really is on these dudes, man, to get on his ass. And then, like I said again, he's appearing to be an Edomite. Now, don't quote me on that, but here's his hands all bruised up, knees all bruised up. So he was just minding his business on a beautiful summer night, walking down the street. He ended up surrounded by a pack of individuals, no, by a pack of wolves. He ended up running across the street. He could have gotten killed, hit by a car. Yeah, man, that fear hit him. That shit is like a damn pack of bulldogs, man, coming at pit bulls coming at your ass. The point is that it could have been anybody's grandfather or grandmother just walking down the street, minding their own business, and they're assaulted. And that is just intolerable. The attack has left the man afraid to go outside and even wanting to move. I want to leave here. I no longer want to live here, he said. See? He'll fuck around, man, and have a flashback and be done gunned down some of you. So I just wanted to touch on this for a hot sec. So let's go into a few more scriptures. Let's get this one. First of all, prayer is very, very important. You shouldn't even be leaving your house without praying. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You got to be circumspect, And you got a lot of people, man, they be walking around out here with these fucking phones in their face, with them earbuds in, can't hear a damn thing. It ain't nothing for somebody to clock your ass over the head, man. And rabbit ear your pockets, man. There's nothing for them to do that. So you got to be careful out here. Walk circumspectly. I say it all the time, especially with the women. Like I said, you're the weaker vessel. You out and about. You got the children with you. You should be looking in your rearview mirrors as you driving. Don't every light you pull up to, don't just get on your damn phone. Be looking around. Make sure that somebody be looking. If the same car is following you, they making same turns you making for 15, 20 minutes, you need to be pulling up more likely into a police station, man. Trying to throw their asses off, because people watch you at Walmart, they'll watch you at Target, they'll watch you anywhere. People look at buggies, man. When people are out in public, you can see what people shopping for. I be seeing people, man, with buggies full of the good shit. You're like, God damn, boy, what they budget like? Even with the prices of groceries right now. So if somebody see you with a big ass buggy and that motherfucker filled to the brim, oh yeah, they can easily follow you on out of the store, and they be using multiple people too. Like, yeah, she's coming this way. She's dressed in this. She's got on a pink blouse, whatever. Then they could have somebody already casing the parking lot in a damn car. Yeah, she's coming out right now. She's heading towards a white BMW, whatever the fuck. You just got to be circumspect though, man, and watch yourself out here. And again, like I said, man, the most important thing is to pray. But yeah, these little jokers is godless, man. But that's that 2 Timothy too. This has been coming out all week, man. I've been bringing this out all week. I can't get enough of it, because it's a part of prophecy. 2 Timothy 3:1. It says this, know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Some unholy little clowns, man. Without natural affection. They ain't no natural affection. Truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce. You see that fierceness in them, man. Despisers of those that are good. So it says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness but denying the powers thereof, from such turn away. Right? But these are perilous times we're going into. Jacob's trouble. There's going to be a lot of just shit going on, man. Ain't going to be no police to call, man. Because again, even with this article right here, whole police force quits on same day. So who steps in there? You know, they probably got the sheriff, maybe state troopers or some shit like that, maybe patrolling, uh, whatever they have in that area. You know what I'm saying? So, they might even send in the fucking National Guard. But you got Esau out here making cuts with all this wickedness going on, and they're not making cuts to shit that they should be making cuts to. Just mainly they got so much silly shit they pay for that can be eradicated. Here you go. You don't want to keep your citizens safe, man. Anyway, though, like I said, this right here is just a lead up. I just wanted to just kind of put both of the articles together, like they're not together, but you can see what I'm trying to say here is that in broad daylight, grown ass men getting whooped on, even though he's 62. There's some 62-year-olds that can hold their own though. So I'm sure they probably picked this guy out after seeing, some weaknesses there. That's how they normally get down. They ain't normally going after no strong person like that. But in broad daylight, they was able to get down on that man. They caught those guys though, I think though, because of course they got the pictures. Cameras is everywhere. But they don't care, man. They, the little jakes, man, they don't let their asses out. They ain't showing up for no court dates, man. Get out of here. I highly doubt that. But anyway, another thing too is that if this guy was an Edomite, so you got to realize like how Esau ran around in mob style on Jake, man, during slavery. See? And there would be a whole lot more people back in the days than slavery. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get a picture on something like that. It's just always good to have some visuals. Let's just put in slavery mob. See? Oh boy. Ooh. See shit like this right here? Yeah, man. Matter of fact, we can let's put in Tulsa, Black Wall Street. They got the massacre, so let's just put the massacre. So right, that was a brutal time, man. They done Jake real nasty, man, back then. Them damn Edomites was coming from every fucking where, man. Edomites was coming from other towns, man, other cities and shit from far away. And they terrorized the shit out of Jake, burnt every damn thing down. But can you imagine? They, like lynch mob, man. They was on some lynch mob type shit. They was gunning down anybody they saw too. And really, in reality, see, shit like that is coming back. And nothing was ever done to them people about that, man. I seen it was one older lady. That was just within this year, or maybe 2023. But she was the last living survivor of that time, and they denied her any reparations or whatever from it. To no accountability. But the point that I want to make is just that, hey, shit, hey, the same way them Jakes is running down this guy, that's the same way that Esau was running down Jake, man. With dogs and rifles, pistols, and whatever else, man. Terrorizing the shit out of Jake, throwing that rope over that limb, pulling Jake up, man, till his motherfucking legs shake. And you know what I'm talking about, man. With that song "Strange Fruit." Let me see. Let's put in lynch mob. Oh, no, we ain't trying to sing. Fuck out of here. Perfect picture right here, though. Look at that shit, though. See? Edomites boys standing out there in the hundreds, man, in the thousands to watch Jake. And look what they got written on the thing: justice. Doing Jake all manner of dirt. Here's one right here. This right here is a real picture. Some of these old fuckers, man. Some of them kids that was there. Some of them kids is old as shit now. Let's see this one. lynch mob, 1930s and 40s. And these are Christians. Christians, man, they'll run your ass down. Jake ain't have a chance neither, because he ain't had no might in his hand. You know, Jake can do a little something now. But let me grab a couple of scriptures on that too, since we mentioned in it. Galatians 6 and 7. Put a highlight on this real quick. It says, "Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Right? So what you do is going to come back on you. They got this saying, what goes up comes down, must come down. What goes around comes around. Some people say it's karma, but we know the scriptures, Galatians 6 and 7, and you're going to reap what you've sown. Right? So, and this is, it can be an individual man, or it can be a nation of people. Now let's get the one on to show that it could be a nation of people, which this is Esau. Because the Lord is going to get down on Esau. He's eventually going to get that double of the cup, man, that the Lord told that he's going to receive. Job 34 and 29. When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. See that? So the Lord, he deals with nations, and he deals with the individual men, women, and children of those nations. But Esau, Edom, he's being revealed as being the wicked, man. And people, he's clearly fallen off. He's nowhere near them old days of standing around watching some nigga being hung in a tree. Them days is gone. You try some of that with some of these Jake. Any of that shit they was doing back then, you try. See, the thing with Esau, he'll get you in numbers. See, they do the same thing. Same way that them guys was rushing him 9-1. That's how Esau get you. If it's 9 Edomites to one of you Israelites, you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, or they'll get down on you. And especially if they got some drink in them, they get a get a nice amount of drink in them. They get brave. That's why, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to no fucking Major League Baseball games and football games. You know, places where they just get drunk and belligerent, man, and they grow wings, man, and they'll get down on you if they catch you by yourself, bro. Straight up, I'm just being real, man. So be careful with Esau, man. You know, scripture says to never trust thine enemy. And you got Jake, man, they be going out into these places and be acting as if they really got, they're just a part of America. They just, like, nah, man, these people don't like you. And they're about to show you soon. The Lord gonna allow them to show you. That Jacob's trouble hit, man. Ain't gonna be no police officers. You're gonna have a bunch, and that's just 9 of them. Just think if it was 30, 40, 50, 100 of these little niggas, man. You see them when they be doing those smash and grabs, moving in wolf packs, man. And what they've been talking about as of late, the wolf pack with these so-called immigrants, they're moving in groups, running up on people, robbing them and shit. 15, 20 deep. What you gonna do? If you don't have that thing on you, and you better have a drum. You better have a drum in that motherfucker, man. So you could just let it spit, man. Like, for real, this guy was scared as shit, man. But it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Well, let me get this other one too. Because them was actual spirits of vengeance, man. He could be, who knows, man. At 60 years old, he's old enough to have, because it's still racist as hell here. He's old enough to have been a real fucking racist when he was a teenager, type of deal. Going into his 20s, 30s, and probably a damn racist even to this very day. When they get older, they really get bitter. So who knows? Oh shit, the damn mailman. I didn't see his ass. Salakia, let's get this Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So these spirits that were created for vengeance, man, to appease the Lord's wrath, it can come in a multitude of ways, man. These are just a few that's laid out, and it kind of covers a lot of area. But man, a group of Negroes like that can be used to appease the Lord's wrath on somebody. You just know, hey, cause hey, them olden days, that shit is over with. And Jake, these little young Jake, man, they don't like. They not the old school. They don't have nothing. They don't want nothing to do with you Edomites, man. They seeing videos. They hearing shit online. They really, they have a different mindset. They don't have no damn manners as it is. They're not being raised by no mother and father. They're just being raised by the emotional ass moms, And they got that emotional anger. Jake got that real anger, man. But again, you see this here. Whole police force quits on the same day. Just imagine that in a major city. This is just a city where they only got about 1,500 people. But just imagine that a city like Boston, a city like Miami, a city like, Dallas, Philadelphia, Brooklyn, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that shit. Oh my, boy. And it's going to get real rowdy out here. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick, man. Hey, that could be a damn Edomite who's just reaping what he's sown. And he got that business, man. I think I came out of it. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Hey, just be circumspect. We say it all the time. Be careful. First off, pray. Can't stress that enough. You should be praying. The scripture says to pray without ceasing. It literally just says that. I think it's just only like literally 3 words. What is that? I think it's 1 Thessalonians, maybe. Let me see. I'm just going to put it in, pray without ceasing. And I think they're the only words in there. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. But you should be praying, though, man. Pray for your household. Pray for your, while you're out and about. A hedge of protection while you're driving. And, but you got to do your due diligence, man. You got to be looking around and being circumspect. For real, for real. Because I don't know how this guy, he should have been, soon as he's seen them, he should have been ducking off into a business or something. But, Esau proud as hell, And we're like, oh, these niggers out, how dare that? They better not. Esau be walking around out here, man. I see him in the hood. Esau be walking through the hood. Sometimes it surprises the shit out of me. Like, where the fuck did he come from? But he'll be walking through the hood, man, with no problems. Don't nobody even be paying him no attention. It's just like he's almost invisible. He's not afraid. He's not scared. Because, see, Jake loved the oppressor. Jake be giving him directions. He be talking to him all nice and yeah, sir, and yes, and yes. So, yeah, Salakia. But anyway, man, I'm going to end out there. It's about to get drastic out here, man. I just wanted to just use these as examples, though, man, that the world is, this place is downhill, man. And it's not going to be much longer. Just a few more prophecies to play out. We out of here. So with that, pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashallah. The Baba Boy.